ここは私にごきげんよう。やっ行動開始。最善を尽くそう。
なるほどね。
無駄だ。
やっ
逃げ場はないぞ。使えるよっはっやはっやほっせやはあ大丈夫かい。ははは
えやへっててってれー。 yourselves in, travelers, and welcome to Teyvat Turboflux. We're moments away from our spectacular racing event deep in the heart of Fontaine, and I'm here to offer you an exclusive first look tour of the racetrack. All our drivers will line up to this starting line at the Court of Fontaine, and though most people might feel overwhelmed by the revving of engines and cheering of fans, make no mistake, these drivers tune out all of the noise and fully focus on the windy course in front of them. Just like Fontaine itself, this track is a fusion of elegance and innovation, winding through the twists and turns of its natural ecosystems, splashing across waterways, zipping through rough terrains, and testing driver skills at every turn. And without a doubt, the theme of this route is expect the unexpected, whether it's a sudden storm-like visit from the Hydro Dragon or something more mischievous. Rumor has it that a group of hill churls plan to set up barricades along the track. Can you confirm these allegations? I didn't understand any of that. And directly ahead of us, the dreaded Slime Slalom. If the steep, misty slopes of Mount Autumneki weren't challenging enough, Hydro Slimes are being airlifted to make the track even more slippery. Will our racers use the lack of traction to their advantage? Only time will tell. Are you at all nervous about the Slime Slalom?
Please, cryo vehicles are always more effective when things get wet. Just wait until the blizzard bullet obliterates the competition before the other contestants can even say freeze.
Well, let's hope it makes it across the scorching Pyro Bridge without melting.
The what?
And once they've conquered the treacherous terrains and secret obstacles scattered across Teyvat, our racers will look back to Fontaine to cross the finish line and claim their victory. As for now, the suspense is electrifying, and I hope you've enjoyed this exclusive racetrack tour. This has been Charlotte with the Steambird signing off. Let's start. Nobody knows 何が真実かけど知りたい Somebody says 嘘をついてるの答えはそう雨の中 Showtime 理性を飛ばすよアドレナリン Let's dive into the mystery Oh I can trade all my secrets for my pride Guilty or not Guilty or not 種明かし始まり死が怖い Let's let you go light フィナーレどんな景色 Somebody has 逆転導く誰で精一杯謎解きちゃぶれない誓いを捨て遠い君 Let's see忘れて
Your intel was right. 57 named house operatives on his person alone. Not counting the ones he's already exposed, of course. Well, this is rare. A division leader of the Fatui, betraying his own comrades.
And compromising their cover. For what purpose?
As if I care about what happened to you, runts! You've all gone soft. Thanks to your bleeding heart headmaster. The Olokino I knew would never tolerate such weakness!
If you believe that our mercy gives you license to supplant us, then I'm afraid you're gravely mistaken. The House of the Hearth will no longer stand for such treachery. Come now, you three. Our work here is finished.
Chuyun chilies?
Of course! But the merchant said he doesn't sell to human bakers.
What? They can't do that! Wait, then how did you get those? You stole them? We can't afford to get disqualified! If we don't win this contest, we won't be able to pay rent this month!
Well, we can't afford to not have Junyun chilies either! Woba! Have 3 chilies left. I'll be there soon.
Right. I'll get the oven ready.
Let's save Spina di Rosula!
No time for flowers, Navia. Romeritimes aren't going to save our cake. But my father used to say they're lucky. I know, but we can make our own luck. And with our skills, that's plenty. Wova! Make sure the judge sees us. Jungling! He's here for the chilies! Don't let him touch them! Stale bread. Focus on the cake! We have to finish before the judge gets here! Right! Our oven! Navia, you've got the macarons. Huh? But... Oh. Our baguettes are too fresh and delicious! Navia, we lose those chilies, we lose the contest! 2 more minutes, I just need...
That's odd. Nobody's in today. Perhaps they closed early and forgot to change the sign.
The judge thinks we're closed! We have to call him back!
I'm glad you were here to catch me. I was looking forward to visiting a human-run bakery. Is your spiced macaron cake still available?
Yes! Of course! In fact, we're freshly baking some right now!
Is everything all right?
Yes! Why don't we make you a drink while you wait? And Guoba here can play you some original music! Your cake will be right out, sir! Navia. The chilies. Huh? No. Without these, the judge... It's just our luck. But we can make our own luck. And with our skills, that's plenty. The Romeritimes! Xiangling, we can use the Romeritimes instead of the chilies. It won't be the same, yes, but... that could work! Wova! Thanks, Guoba.
Perhaps I should check on the chef. Be sanctified. I'm sorry for flooding your kitchen. But it is now clear that Mecha Bakeries have engaged in sabotage to influence the competition.
You mean... you knew?
Officer Clarand and I had our hunches, but with this proof, well, the integrity of the competition is compromised. We can't in good conscience declare a winner.
You mean... there won't be any prize, Mora?
No. I'm afraid not. Home. Had this been a fair contest, this may have just been the winner. I'm sure your father would be proud.
Look what came in the mail today! Huh? A letter? Shangli... I told you we'd make our own luck.
1、2、3果てしない世界へ君と出会って手と手をつないで Come with me 僕らの未来へ一歩を踏み出して運命を手に入れて一緒に
Another lead down the drain. A world filled with monsters, gods, and weirdos, and not a single breathtaking story. The journalistic struggle is real. Tony! Give me the usual. Glass of chalky milk on the rocks, without a straw.
Two drinks, quickly.
Man, nice to finally catch a break. We came all the way to Fontaine for bakeries, coffee, shopping. Instead, they work us to the bone.
Hey, keep your lips zipped. If any of the Harbingers were to hear you complaining like a little girl... Huh? Me.
Did you hear about what they did last month? Me and my friend Boris saw them fight a month ago, and good googly moogly. You think you were watching it?
Good day, mate.
Hold on, buddy. Turn around and let me get a good look at you. You have the most beautiful mustache I have ever seen bless the lip of a man. Please, carry on, sir.
Well, that was easy. Now, to see if there's any truth to these spicy rumors I heard at the tavern about those so-called harbingers. First, Pantalone, high financier for the Fatui, is apparently such a shrewd businessman that he can afford an entire army of cute maids to clean his mansion. Not what I'd expect from the guy, but... Oh! Pantalone's personal mansion. I wonder how many maids he has.
Oh, my beautiful cutie panacea! Why go outside in the cold when I can enjoy the warmth inside with you? Oh, your hair smells divine.
He's totally obsessed with figurines.
Huh?
He's a total freakaboo. Oh, what a delicious scoop. Next up, we have the puppet maker, Sandrone. She may look cute, but they say she's completely merciless. Oh, rumor has it that her mechanical bodyguard was once a soldier who displeased her, so she turned him into an unthinking machine. Oh, there she is. My head itches. Scratch. Good. Good boy. It's time for maintenance. Remove your helmet. Is that a gorilla? I didn't know you could even train a gorilla. Fantastic. And finally, the Mad Harbinger, Il Dottore. Il Dottore is a truly devious scholar. I hear he's creating a terrible monster, even as we speak.
They said it couldn't be done, and yet, here it stands, in defiance to the gods! Behold! My ultimate creation! A tsundere, yandere, kudere childhood friend type with cat ears and a tomboy streak!
He makes those freaky figurines? I can't believe these powerful harbingers are such absolute weirdos! This is better than I expected. Ooh, I'll be front page news for days!
Wait a minute. That fake mustache isn't standard issue! Who are you? Intruder! Get her!
This is bad. Oh, I have to think of something now, or... That's it! Did you seriously just punch your comrade? You know what? No more bananas for you, because you're...
No! My vinyl vixens! They aren't ready for the public!
Huh? Boss, you like pretty panacea too? All this time, I thought I was alone in this world, the sole devotee of a Moe goddess. And yet, at last, I have found my brothers!
Oh, yes! Culture!
No. Do you know how ridiculous these sound? The almighty harbingers collect figurines, play with them, and are friends with a gorilla?
Yes?
Do you even have proof of these claims?
Well, my camera got smashed when I was escaping. Oh, but I threw a banana at the gorilla and he...
Enough, Charlotte. Come back when you have a real scoop, okay? With proof.
Well, guess I'm starting back from square one. Oh well, such is the life of a journalist. This just means I'll have to find an even bigger scoop. Let's go, Charlotte!
A worthy Archon would not endanger her citizens' lives. And so, she created a miniature fontaine and numerous dolls within it. What could false humans possibly be worse to her?
Hi.
Lady Farina, my brother Lenny has been completely motionless since yesterday, and I cannot wake him. Please, could you save him?
Of course I can! As the Hydra Archon, there's absolutely no miracle that is beyond my reach!
Really? Do you think that Lady Farina should use my
No! Wait! One at a time, please!
So you've noticed it too. Come and sit with me. And don't look so surprised.
Do you know what's happening? Why are my people turning into statues?
As the Hydra Archon, you ought to have all the answers.
It's been weeks since she appeared in my dreams.
She's gone.
She's gone? What do you mean?
You still don't understand? She concluded the last act of her magnum opus. That is, she no longer needs us to dance upon her stage.
This place is not safe, Lady Farina.
You would like an explanation, I suppose.
Lady Farina?
What if she's forgotten us?
If you believe that you should save her, then I will be glad to assist.
Tell me, my beloved Farina, do these steps seem familiar? I used them to create you. I must have erred during the process. Please understand that I would not have burdened you with such painful emotions if the situation were not so dire.
I do not resent you, Creator. I simply wish to know how I may save our world.
I apologize, but I have already passed into history. My magic will eventually disappear from all my creations. But I can teach you this dance, a performance that can move hearts and souls.
Years ago, the Hydra Archon decided to put on a play for the Celestial Lords. All we did was rehearse for her. She created magical dolls to rehearse her role in the story. The actors have bowed out, and the curtain has fallen. We were all supposed to disappear after the show. Instead, we were given an encore. So, let us continue to dance.
You were determined to leave Fontaine.
The crisis has been over for a while. Don't you think this is the best time to see the world? Besides, if her successor is out there, then I need to find them.
Safe travels, Lady Farina.
Silence!
summoned to the most hallowed of places to behold the most heinous of crimes. The victim, an upstanding member of the Fontaine elite, one Monsieur Galette. The life of a good man was ended by nothing short of a criminal mastermind.
Far be it from me to disparage a bit of drama, but I don't think the rules...
Rules? Rules? You end a man's life and now you talk of rules? The audacity!
Objection, Your Honor! It was my understanding that we were here to find the truth, not make baseless accusations.
Sustained. Compose yourself, Farina. This is, after all, the House of Justice, and justice flows from truth.
You want the truth, do you? Very well. It is yours, if you can handle it. Not but one day ago, at the annual Winter Gala, the elite of Fontaine, including yours truly, reveled blissfully ignorant of the serpent among them. At exactly 15 past the hour, the good Sir Galette retired to his study to fetch some important documents. 2 minutes later, the maid, one Miss Brioche, entered the study to find the host, Monsieur Galette, had been slain! Even the most cursory of glances could see the blue tint of his skin. Clear evidence of suffocation! Fenty, you're a vision bearer, are you not?
Why, of course! My element is animo, light, and free as the breeze.
Animo! The element of air. Your Honor, the evidence clearly suggests that the accused used their mastery of animo to pull the very air from the room, heinously ending the poor Monsieur Galette.
Is that really something an animal vision can do?
Very well. If I may, Your Honor.
By all means.
This illustration is a faithful recreation of the scene, correct?
Down to the last detail. Why?
Then it is as I suspected. In this sketch lies the proof of my client's innocence!
What? How can you be so sure?
Your Honor, if I may direct your attention to Galette's desk, tell me, what do you see?
Well, I see some books, paper, inkwell, and a candle.
And the candle's wick?
It's still lit.
A simple lesson in the natural sciences. Unless produced by a vision, flames require oxygen to burn. If the room, as you say, had the air pulled from it, then the candle, like our poor dinner host, would have been snuffed.
Objection! All you have proven is that the candle was lit after the murder. Fenty could have easily reignited the wick to cover his tracks.
If so, then how does one explain the papers on the victim's desk? The suction of the air leaving the room would have doubtlessly scattered them. Fenty would not have had time to do the deed, then reorder the papers in alphabetical order, no less.
Curses! She's completely right!
This leaves but one conclusion. Fenty could not have committed the crime. Rather, the true culprit was Madame Croissant in the study with the poison.
Yes, Cluedonet. I loved that board game growing up.
What?
Mademoiselle Nahida wins the game.
So, same time next month?
Well, I suppose I should be happy that the true culprit was found. Now there's nothing left to do but arrange the burial for the late Monsieur.
He had no next of kin, so protocol dictates we inter him in his native land.
Ah, game night.
Skinwalker potion would work, and you guys doubted me.
Yeah. Professor Albedo would be proud. Now let's get going. The sooner we find the source of this nightmare curse, the sooner we can rest up for exams.
Indeed. But we'll need to be careful. The dream realm is a very volatile place, shaped by thoughts and feelings. The source of the nightmares could take any shape imaginable. We need to pay attention to every possible detail in order to—
Found it!
I suppose that's why you're Professor Tignari's favorite. Professor Signora? What's she doing out here?
Nothing good. Look.
Now, there's no need for any of that. Just a bit more dream essence, and you'll never have to worry about anything again.
Is that a real fairy? She looks so scared. We have to do something.
Right. We'll need to be careful. Maybe if we can sneak up on her, we'll—
A bit late for that, dear.
Yeah!
Rosalind, is that you?
So, that's how it happened, you say?
You don't believe me?
That you mastered an Archmage level potion and rescued a fairy who was somehow responsible for Professor Signora's retirement? No, I do not. However, the dream curse, whatever it was, seems to have vanished. Your theory of the curse being Fey in nature demonstrates a firm grasp of magical knowledge. I commend you for that at least. But I think we'll need to end this meeting. You wouldn't want to miss lunch. I am glad to see you're unharmed, Your Majesty.
into this fantasy. Feel it all again, won't let it pass us by. Tracing all the lines that led me where I am. Though time has passed all in a flash, I'm right where we began. Familiar winding roads and faces I already know. Take my hand, my dear, let's go it again. Step by step we're wandering into this fantasy. Though the journey's rough, choices we make aren't always so easy. Looking face to face again, hoping it never ends. Time flies on so quick, don't let it pass us by. If you feel the breeze calling you to a world that's all brand new, make it real, the vision, it's all there, just look inside of you. No, I'll never doubt the way I'm looking at it now. Time keeps passing on and on, so on we go, whatever lies up ahead, time and time again. I'm with you right until the end. Countless nights we spent together in the dark but had no fear. We protected one another, hoping for no more tears. Looking up high above and wishing on the stars in the sky. Never would have guessed it led me right to you. Right next to you once more. Step by step we're wandering into this fantasy. Feel it all again, won't let it pass us by. If you feel the breeze calling you to a world that's all brand new, if you hear the voices you once knew calling back onto you, make it real, the vision, it's all there, familiar but anew. No, I'll never doubt the way I'm looking at it now. Time keeps passing on and on, so on we go, whatever lies up ahead, time and time again. I'm with you even past the end, never saying goodbye.二人一緒に歩いてきたこの道を振り向いて気づけばもう足跡さえはっきり見えなくなった笑い合える日鮮やかに映る夢君の願い追いかけて巡
comes round. Don't worry, anything's going on. Finally, you decide to go in this romantic crazy show. Turn on the radio, turn on the stereo. Pay attention, everyone. I am your moon and your sun. Oh, up and down. Come on, let's get your broken heart found. Please turn around, won't let you down. Never ever leave you alone. Life goes on, I really wanna dream on. There's no one could hold your love, always time beyond. Leap from the ground into the dark. Turn off the clouding sun.
You're listening to Stardust FM 999, your celestial haven for all things across the galaxy. Hold on, Stellar Souls. Stay tuned for a detailed coverage of the Galactic Breed coming up shortly.
If one day we turn zebras or you see downright pumas, would you please come back, see me? Pick one red rosa. Oh baby, love you so much. Can't send your little heart loud. Turn on the radio, turn on the stereo. Pay attention, everyone. I am your moon and your sun. Oh, up and down. Come on, let's get your broken heart found. Please turn around, won't let you down. Never ever leave you alone. Life goes on, I really wanna dream on. There's no one could hold your love, always time beyond. Leap from the ground into the dark. Turn off the clouding sun.
Attention, Stellar Souls. The Galactic Breeze in full throttle.
I'm the light rider. I'm a follower for those looking up the sky. While you chase my back goodbye. In a flash, come let's go through the night. I sat in silence, watching worlds divide. They come and go like shooting stars. take us where we'll go. No matter how far we've flown, I'll follow the flames within my soul and go forever. A story to tell.
Stellar Souls. Stay tuned for a detailed coverage of the Galactic Breed coming up shortly.
If one day we turn zebras or you see downright pumas, would you please come back, see me? Pick one red rosa. Oh baby, love you so much. Can't send your little heart live. Turn on the radio, turn on the stereo. Pay attention, everyone. I am your moon and your sun. Oh, up and down. Come on, let's get your broken heart found.
This is Xianzhou Lafu. Isn't it beautiful?
The salvation I once found. The boy who loved the bigger. The strongest swordsman in the Xianzhou. The girl who wanders the starry sea. And my old, arrogant, lofty friend. All shattered into pieces. Leaving only regrets behind. Long time no see. Dan Feng.
I don't know who you are, but my name isn't Dan Feng!
That is not important. There is nowhere to run! Committed grave sins, and so I endure my eternal suffering, waiting for the day of reckoning where I'll finally pay the price.
Listen, I don't want to kill you.
What do you want from me?
He can help you reach that paradise.
Time really flies. You were cute when you were young. This place hasn't changed a bit.
Path to our salvation. We have to take it.
You must pay for your
Want
sins.
it to be like this.
This is fate.
Do you think by running, you can escape the retribution which awaits you? This is fate. You must pay the price. Silver Wolf, it's time.
I'll leave right after I get this prod. Oh, wait! Isn't this cute?
It looks talkative.
You're sharp.
この世界の真理を解き明かしたいともこの宇宙を蝕みし無知もないという名のやっぱりお今払い流してやる皆もはシルクのように我が精神も包み込みたゆたう湯気に隠れた真実へ続く道へと誘うこぐってれたは売れもしない夢の果汁を打ち破った地下に生んだ知恵の秩序もらざくポレジン絶好の仮面に詰め込んで小さくの湯船深く潜ろう水膜が世界を隔てれば偶然さ溶けゆく入浴剤満ち足りたこの私に頼む前に素晴らしい汚なプロよ母なる知識の源泉よ天才というゆえんそれさえない男この世界の真理を解き明かしたいともこの宇宙を蝕みし無知もないという名のやっぱりしかしこの水流強すぎないかまるで玄武を捕まるというなり浴槽の線が外れているこのままでは渦に飲まれてしまう水流は糸もたやすく私を飲み込み暴力的その物理学にあらがう術などはないいかに真理の道を行こうと所詮私もただの人の子逃れられない人間性逃れられないのノリしねねと落ちてゆく意識に語りかけてくる感覚は暖かさ我に飲む夢に我あり素晴らしい汚なプロよ湧き出る確かな雨よ翌日のメタフィジカ揺るがる夢の存在よこの世界の真理にいかに打ちのめされようと完璧なその湯加減いかないようもない形だへとかつまり身を切りたい私のなんと毎日のこと真理を求めるワースだけの顔でですが風に沈めているのものじゃない売り出す売り出すという程のことはつまりこの死ぬこその私を真理へ導く母親だ成長なる自己を巡らせば視界を汚すその迷信の謎も皆海よ綺麗とあれよ素晴らしい汚なプロよ母なる知識の源泉よこの地域ものも皆導く遥かな温泉とこの世界の真理を解き明かしたいとこの宇宙を蝕みし無知もないという名の山にお今洗い流してやる
favorite way, falling down. Look, the answer's not always binary. Everything can be explained in between. All on board, the spotlight set up. Prepare stories on scenes. Mistakes and sick display. This time we will rise from the endless shade. Before there is a world, no one can keep their fame. The death bells tolling, so nothing will remain. We are dead girls walking out with the fame by the side.
If one day we turn zebras or you see downright pumas, would you please come back, see me? Pick one red rosa. Oh baby, love you so much. Can't stand your little heart laugh. Turn on the radio, turn on the stereo. Pay attention, everyone. I am your moon and your sun. Go up and down. Come on, let's get your broken heart found. Please turn around, won't let you down. Never ever leave you alone. Life goes on, I really wanna dream on. There's no one could hold your love, always time beyond. Leap from the ground into the dark.
Light rider, I'm a follower. For those looking up the sky, warrior, stay in my way. Hey guys, I won't give in. Ooh, watch out! I've took this land on me, drawn by the gravity. While you chase my back goodbye. In a flash, come let's go through the night. I would fade as united, live by the sound of sight. Find me in the flash. 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 Time to go. Ooh, pink is on me. Break a roof to decide. While you get in my stride, can't hold it back. Don't let me tell you. Watch out on the one-way track. Hold vibes now, running to the track of time. While we compress our mind in a flash. Come let's go through the night. Our feet are united, live by the sound of sight. Hold on. In the flash. Come with me in the flash. In the flash. Come with me in the flash. Ooh, yeah. We running all night, so make the sky on sky. Ooh, do do do.
写真を撮ってくれるの？最高の角度で撮ってね。
or treated with grace. If that's my desire, I'm never misplaced. When I'm burning in the line of fire, I'm a fool.
Smiles all around, all this laughter, a peaceful sound, not a care in the world for the jokes and joy. Toast to the ones who joined, round of applause and let's rejoice. On the path that many won't take, they say that it's risky, we say wait. On the brink of death and dangerous, one big joke, we laugh in his face. When the punchline dies, it hits my funny bone. Always get the last laugh on a running joke. The joy is our creation on the path that has made us. These upside down frowns we're living every day with.
And all we do just might amuse you. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Whoa, I'm a fool. Whoa, I'm a fool. When the punchline dies, it hits my funny bone. We always get the last laugh on a running joke. We don't care, we don't mind about swimming in gold. Forget all your goals, let go of what you want.
Society's collapsing, hanging by a thread. The kids are running wild and chivalry is dead. Let's be better than before. I'll give the tools you need to become one of the moral elite. If you see a potted plant that's drying in the sun, then giving it some water is morals 101. And if rushing to its aid makes something fragile break, it's moral to admit your mistake. Feed the birds until they can't fly, while keeping your neighbor dry, and giving an autograph photo to robbing his fans. Pick up somebody else's litter, clean the dumpster until it clears. You have to treat things morally every time you get. It feels so good when your morals are praised. So listen to the voice you're keeping deep inside. When times are tough and you've lost your way, just remember that virtue is always repaid if you keep all your morals high. What's this money doing here in a fountain running dry? I guess I'll give it all to a waiter standing by while he's looking kind of bored. Let's liven up this day in a morally acceptable way. Or when somebody else's letters help break each time better. Throw a party and bring along every person you know. See a fun time to be a hero, just fun divided by zero. Morality is possible everywhere you go. But sometimes you'll struggle. People will hate you for spreading the truth. But they're all morons, don't